All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. You know, that's preaching this gospel in sincerity and truth, man. You know, we back out here again in Great Babylon, you know, aka America, to prophesy the downfall of this present evil kingdom, you know, and to let you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans know that y'all the true chosen nation, you know, the nation of Israel, and that those fake ass Jews in Israel right now, they not the true people. You know what I'm saying? You know, so hey, that's what we are here to let y'all know, to repent and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments before this place get destroyed, you know, because it's on its way out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go into a few scriptures real quick. You know, let me see which one I'm gonna bring out. And I'm gonna go to this one real quick. Okay, let me see. First one I'm gonna bring out is and it says, this is 2 Thessalonians 2:8, and it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. You know, and that wicked man, that wicked nation of men that the scriptures refer to is talking about the so-called white man, you know, Esau, Edom. And you know what I'm saying, we already know that this man is the wicked man. All you gotta do is look at this man's history. You know, look at this man's history all the way up until the things that he's doing today. You know that this man is the wicked that's upon the earth. You know, his whole nation. You know, those Amalekites in Israel right now, you know, those are Edomites, those fake ass Jews. All the way up to the west, over here in the Americas and Europe, all Edomites. Russians, Ukrainians, all Edomites. You know, you got some Jake that's peppered in there, you know, they scattered in there, but mostly the majority, those nations are all Edomites, man. You know, and these are the wicked that's upon the earth. That's why all these nations, you see constant wars, especially over here in Great Babylon. This country has been in war for longer than any other nation. You know, constant wars. You know what I mean? Just going over there, destroying, raping, robbing, murder. You know what I'm saying? Killing kids, raping kids. You know, destroying they resources, taking all their resources, leaving them with nothing, destroying their lands. You know, this man is the wicked that's upon the earth, so-called white man, Esau, Edom. You know what I'm saying? And we know that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't hard to tell this man is the wicked once you pay attention to his track record. You know? And I'm not sure all you brothers done seen this new Netflix series. You know, it's called Dahmer. You know, it's the Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix series special that just came on. You know, that just got put on Netflix. You know, and that's showing you an example of how Esau Edom is, man. The so-called white man is. Jeffrey Dahmer it ain't nothing but it's showing Esau in his purest form, man. That's all it is. Jeffrey Dahmer is Esau Edom. It's a so-called white man in his purest form. And that's how they all think, man. Jeffrey Dahmer, he doesn't care, man. He's just letting it show who he is on the outside. But all these devils, all the so-called white man, all the way to the person you go get your car fixed from, to the one that's bagging your groceries, to the one you see at the bank, you know, to the police officers, they all got that Jeffrey Dahmer spirit inside of it, man. All these so-called white men. You know what I'm saying? Jeffrey Dahmer, he's just showing his on the outside. These other devils, they just keep those impulses on the inside, but that's how they feel, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm go into this quick article, you know, that talks a little bit about Jeffrey Dahmer to show you, man, hey, this is how the so-called white man get down, man. You know what I'm saying? Jeffrey Dahmer is the so-called white man in his purest form. You know, this how they all is. So I'm gonna read this real quick. It says Jeffrey Dahmer, an American serial killer and sex offender, was born on May 21st, 1960, between the years of 1978 and 1991. Dahmer murdered 17 males in truly horrific fashion. Rape, dismemberment, necrophilia, and cannibalism were all parts of his basically his MO. You know what I'm saying? And it says, by most accounts, Dahmer had a normal childhood. However, he became withdrawn and uncommunicative as he got older. You know, so basically he started to be, basically he started to just care about, he didn't want to fuck with nobody. He started being antisocial. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he's just being antisocial. But it says, he began showing little to no interest in hobbies or social interaction as he entered adolescence, turning instead to examining animal carcasses and heavy drinking for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So it says he began showing little to no interest in hobbies or any social activities or getting to know people or social interactions as he entered adolescence, turning instead to examining animal carcasses and heavy drinking for entertainment. And it says his drinking continued throughout high school, but did not stop him from graduating in 1978. And it says it was just 3 weeks later that the 18-year-old committed his first murder. You know, so this is when he first, started giving into his lust. You know, so-called white man started giving into his lust of how he really is. You know, he started giving into his nature, man. Because, you got all these laws set up. Esau want to look like he just, you know what I'm saying, like he ain't really about these laws, that he want to basically make it seem like he's not outside of these laws that he's setting, so he can seem like a stand-up human being. But really, you know what I'm saying, these laws are just set up so other people won't do this to his people. You know, that's why you got Christianity set up to make our people docile so they won't rise up against this devil, man. But hey, the truth is Esau is the real murderer, man. He's the real bloodthirsty animal, you know. But he's got these laws set up like he's some kind of stand-up human being, not to do this, not to do that. But what? He do it anyway and get off. And then once you do it, hey, he gonna lock your ass up. You know? But it says he committed his first murder at 18 years old. And it says, due to his parents' unfolding divorce that summer, Jeffrey was left in the family home alone. He seized the opportunity to act on the dark thoughts that he had been growing in his mind, you know. And that's any so-called white man. That's the nature of the so-called white man, these Edomites, man. You know, it's just their nature. You know, that's why damn near 100% of serial killers, they all what? White males. They nearly all white males, man. All serial killers, damn near 100% all white males. You know, you can look that up. Most serial killers are white males. You know, but it said had been growing in his mind. He picked up a hitchhiker named Stephen Hicks and offered to take him back to his father's house to drink a beer. And it says, but when Hicks decided to leave, Dahmer hit him in the back of the head with a 10-pound dumbbell, and Dahmer then dissected, dissolved, pulverized, and scattered the now I can't even say that word. He scattered the remains throughout his backyard and later admitted to killing him simply because he wanted Hicks to stay. You know what I'm saying? And 9 years would pass before he killed again. So, man, he basically murdered this dude just because he felt lonely. He wanted somebody to stay with him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to feel like a weirdo. He wanted friends and shit. So, because this dude said that he was gonna leave, hey, Jeffrey Dahmer killed his ass. And it said that he gave a 9 month period before he started to kill people again. You know what I'm saying? But then it said Dahmer attended college that fall but dropped out due to his alcoholism. After that, his father forced him to enlist in the army, where he served as a combat medic in Germany from 1979 to 1981. It says, however, he never kicked the habit and was discharged that spring, moving back home to Ohio. So he had a a drinking problem. So he never really kicked that habit of drinking. So he took that habit to the army with him. You know, so he got kicked out, he got discharged, and he got sent back home. And it says, after his drinking continued to cause problems, his father sent him to live with his grandmother in West Allis, Wisconsin. By 1985, he was frequenting gay bathhouses where he would drug men, rape them as they laid unconscious. You know what I'm saying? The fucking devil, man. So-called white man. You know what I'm saying? This is the man, this is the spirit of the man that these Eves want to be with, man. These so-called black women, this is the man that they want. You know, this twisted faggot, man. This gay ass drugging men and raping them in their sleep, man, type person. You know? And shit, I'm gonna go into a quick scripture real quick, you know, because I got a few scriptures on Esau. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's the wicked. And this is Psalms 58:3, and it says, the wicked are estranged from the womb, they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. You know what I'm saying? So it's in a MO to lie. It's in a MO to not tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's just in their spirit. You know, and it says the wicked are estranged from the womb. So they, you know what I'm saying, they just born this way. You know, that's just how they is. You know, that's why when he was drugging all those men, he was lying to them, saying that we can go back and take pictures, you know, saying that they was going to do some type of photography, saying that he was going to do some type of photography. You know, he was just lying to them, but the whole time he was setting them up, you know what I'm saying, putting drugs in their drinks, you know, and just knock them out consciously. He can do whatever he wanted with them, you know what I'm saying? So he can play his little sick games with them. You know, that's Esau for you, though. That's the so-called white man. You know, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, man. You know, not only do they lie to our people, they lie to their own people. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got the whole digital currency thing coming into play, you know, and they planning on using the media to lie to everybody, you know, saying that when taking that chip is going to be the only way to function in society, and it's going to be a better way, you know what I'm saying, it's going to get everything back to normal. Hey, that's still speaking lies, man. Getting y'all to take that mark of the beast, man, that's still speaking lies, you know. And that's Esau MO, whether he doing it to a bunch of different people or whether he doing it to one person, man. It's just in his spirit not to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? But let me go back to this real quick. And it says, although he was arrested twice for incidents of indecent exposure in 1982 and 1986, he only faced probation. It was not charged for the rapes. You know, that decent exposure, I think they showed that in the actual in the series. You know, his grandma basically tried to get him out because he was always staying in the house and being antisocial. So his grandma, she was trying to get him out there, you know, to meet new people and make friends and shit. So she encouraged him to go to some kind of fair. And when he went to the fair, he got drunk, you know, and he basically started masturbating in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? He started masturbating out in the middle of the damn fair, man, in front of everybody. And so they locked his ass up. So that was one of his decent exposures that he got hit with. But it says Stephen Tomey was his second victim, killed in September 1987. Dahmer picked him up from a bar and took him back to a hotel where he woke up the next morning to Tomey's beaten dead body. He later stated that he had no memory of actually murdering Tomey, implying that he only had committed the crime on some sort of blacked out impulse. You know, which that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not unbelievable. You know? Because Esau, you know what I'm saying? Esau he like doing coke. You know what I'm saying? He like snorting coke and doing all type of drugs, man, at once. You know, Esau grabbed the marijuana, he'll grab the methamphetamines, he'll grab the crack, he'll mix that shit all together and start hitting it. And then drink a Bud Light after it. You know what I'm saying? So he probably did black out and not remember that he killed this motherfucker. You know? Hey, but either way it go, it's judgment, because all these motherfuckers that he was murdering, they was faggots. You know? Most of all his victims, they like boys, man. You know, they was faggots. So hey, this the Lord judging these people, man. And it said most of his victims was what? Jakes. Homo fag Jakes, man. You know, so they was getting their judgment. The Most High was judging their ass, you know, for doing that bullshit.